together. It's opening weekend of the 100th season in the NFL.
So much football to talk about. That's our main focus. But how about how much happened in the offseason? Rules changes. Overtime rules were discussed in a big way. Some superstars changed addresses. There's a whole lot to talk about in the NFL in addition to this game we're getting ready to watch.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A lot of people felt Johnson was a little misused during what was a disappointing 2018. 940 yards on the ground, 7 touchdowns. Great for most, but not the season Johnson was hoping for. And he said this offseason there are a lot of good running backs in the NFL, but I'm the best. And now he's trying to prove it, hoping to get back to the production that sent him to the Pro Bowl in 2016. That would certainly help his rookie quarterback. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start week 1, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it. We know that he's going to throw the football, but will he make the right decisions? And in this case, with his legs, he showed the defense there's an extra dynamic to his game.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community...
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray with his first career touchdown in his first career game. As his guys are able to strike first. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Fake handoff to Johnson. Now here's Murray. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw, it's Murray. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Kyler Murray, 1,000-yard rusher as a quarterback in his Heisman campaign at Oklahoma. He's got the first down. Oh, he fakes the spike. Steps away to his left. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. There's the first NFL grab for Andy Isabella. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Murray now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college, but I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Only a yard on the third down throw, and that leads to a fourth down. The Cardinals worst in the NFL, 6 of 16 on fourth down last year, but they'll try it here. Oh, he did. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Christian Kirk, 36 yards. And the Cardinals push. We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. Murray now on first down. And the catch made by Johnson. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. David Johnson on his way. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson, 54 yards. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. First down, Murray. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. After the sack on first down, Murray, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Murray with a third and long. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Well, we know that Murray can run the football. He rushed for 1,000 yards during his final year at Oklahoma, better than 7 yards per carry. And Cliff Kingsbury says, I trust him running the football. This is a guy that has known his quarterback since 2012 when Murray was a sophomore in high school. Kingsbury was in the OC at Texas A&M. He would go on to take the Texas Tech job, but the two maintained a great relationship. Both are from Texas, both quarterbacks, and both with fathers heavily involved in their football careers. With Cliff Kingsbury, he trusts his quarterback implicitly. This one caught by Isabella. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Andy Isabella making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut as his guys continue to pour it on. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. On first and 10, here's Murray. Screen play, Johnson. Accelerating, and off he goes. 30, 20, 10, 5, and he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. David Johnson. First down carry here for Johnson. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Stafford with a give. This is Riddick. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now Stafford. It's caught. Jones. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones, 35 yards. And it's for pride now, but the Lions do get a bit closer.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route.
And oh, it's blocked. The Cardinals pick it up. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
So even when they get a touchdown in this game, which hasn't really been a stellar contest for them, they can't even cap it off and kick the extra point.
Yeah, just not a whole lot going right for them in this game.
I know that when they get into film, this is going to be Exhibit A about how this game went for this team.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's a kickoff return of 94 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, they're just having fun. I mean, they are clicking on every single cylinder, offense, defense, and here, special teams.
And how about the extension of the lead? This one felt a lot like, you remember Seattle-Denver Super Bowl 48? Percy Harvin.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. They've got this big lead. They said, forget one, we want two. Instead, they got zero.
Unbelievable that they even attempted from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Stafford on first down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Terrell Suggs able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score Cardinals 48, Lions 9.
We are through three quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And the pressure gets to him again. Rodney Gunter in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
This is Riddick on the screen. And he's got room. Theo Riddick. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up on...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Lions take advantage of the turnover to put up 6.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. The Cardinals pick it up. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. But he will not be able to bring this one back, in the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there's a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now, much more of a field goal attempt, and the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more block.
That's exactly right. There's more effort. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Christian Jones in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Christian Jones picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's Murray, flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
Stafford now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. From the 17, Stafford. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time, and it's 3rd and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Throwing is Stafford, and that is incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Ah, yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the Seahawks.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. What a boost for this offense that he can throw in a run like that after the success that he's had throwing the football.
I love that, being able to mix in something a little bit different just when you're starting to think that's all you're going to see. He changed it up, flipped the script on them.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he is finally out of bounds across midfield at the 40-yard line. Elsewhere, a fourth-quarter score now from Tampa. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Jimmy Garoppolo with 1 touchdown pass thus far. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic.
Now a hit and a loose football. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Trey Flowers able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he's going to go down again. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Murray now escaping the pressure right. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Lions will take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. One last throw here for Stafford. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Here for the Arizona Cardinals. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. The players on your quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game.